Okay, so we're gonna go through 1999 5.0 Mercruiser Thunderbolt thermostat change. They should be pretty straightforward on most Mercruiser models. I already started this job, but I figured I should pull the camera out and get some media since there's not a whole lot online. So I put everything back together loosely just to show you. And I'm not completely finished. I didn't get the thermostat out yet, but it's giving me some trouble. So again, just thought I should make a quick video. Basically what we want to do is start by taking off all 4 hoses here. You got your manifold hoses, your raw water intake, and your water pump hose here. So just pop all these off with a flathead screwdriver or an impact driver. And then what you can do is unplug these connections here. This is your, I believe, thermostat reader for your gauge. And then this is your, well, this is your coolant temp sensor. I'm not sure what the left side one is. Maybe it's a continuation of that. And then take these 2 bolts off the top here. I used a 14mm impact socket and they just came right off. Be careful because it will fall down onto your pulleys if you're not supporting it from underneath. So there is our thermostat housing. There's going to be a gasket here. I took it off already and I took a knife to it and I put, well, first of all, I put a microfiber in here to block any of the debris from falling in because there's already plenty of rust scale in there. I don't need any more loose debris washing through the system, but I took a knife and just scraped the edge of this and then wire brushed it down so it's nice, flat, and level because that old gasket was really gummed on there. I don't think this thermostat has been changed in a very long time. So if you're gonna, or if your gasket is seized on there, just put a microfiber in here or some kind of paper towel or rag just to block the debris from getting in. And then coming over here, flip this upside down. You have a little retainer clip which holds your thermostat in. I already broke this free a little bit, but believe me, mine was very seized. What I did was I took my knife and I stuck it up in here. You kind of see you have your 2 inlets or outlets here. I stuck my knife here and just kind of went around and pried at it a little bit, just from different angles. I even went to this side here. You can see the scratch marks. Probably not the best way to do this, but I took my knife and just try to jimmy it around a little bit, just break it free. I ended up breaking the thermostat free before the clip, even though I was intending to get the clip. But anyways, another note is this pick set from Harbor Freight, which goes on sale for $1 all the time. Awesome purchase. I'm going to use this thing to get it out the rest of the way, which it should be pretty loose now. So, oh, and I did wire brush this back side as well, just to get it cleaned up a little bit. And she's about to come out. And make sure your new thermostat, before you destroy your clip, make sure your new thermostat set, there's my hose clamps, thermostat set has a new clip in it, which mine does. And I just ordered these because these were like $5, and I'm afraid of losing one of those one day, even though I didn't lose one last winter. And we'll take our thermostat out. It looks like there's a gasket down here as well. Make sure I have that gasket. It looks like it's this circle one that I'm looking at right now. Looks like they gave me several gaskets. They gave me a lot of gaskets. I wonder if this is for like different types of Mercruiser, maybe like a universal set, and they just print out a bunch of gaskets because it's just cheap Chinese crap anyway. There we go. I'll probably still wire brush this, but holy smokes, that thing is filthy. Look at all this debris. Just dump this off the side here. Just go in there and clean it up a little bit. Okay, so I've got my new gasket in here. I decided I'm just gonna use this one. All the other stuff is pretty much junk, I believe, or for other Mercruiser applications. This gasket seems a little bit big, but I think once the thermostat rests on it, it'll kind of snug down a little bit more. Thermostat's in place. Go like this. There's a little notch here that you can line up. And just kind of give it a good push. It doesn't seem like it's going in all the way. Hang on, let me use, there we go. Okay. And that is, I think, pretty level. Yeah. I'm gonna snug it up a little bit more with 2 hands, but you get the idea. So I put the gasket on here for demonstration, but I'm probably actually just gonna put it on the housing and then plop this on top. Now we can just throw the bolts through and call it a day. So it's been about 3 months since I recorded the first part of that video. and obviously everything's been running good, but I thought I would just come back and finish what I started, which is the video and the final steps, which are super easy. So I'll show you guys around right now. So again, this is kind of like my water cooling junction box here. So this is where you have your thermostat and retainer clip. So once you put those two things in, you just want to flip it over and plop it back down, loosely thread these 2 bolts in here, and then reconnect all 4 of these hoses here. You got your manifold hoses, raw water, and water pump return. Start it up, test it out, make sure you have good water flow, obviously. Check your gauges, make sure that's functioning as well. Oh, and I did learn that this piece here is your water temperature sender, which basically just sends a signal to the cockpit and tells it what temperature the water's running at, so your gauge can get a reading. That's pretty straightforward. I don't know what I called it before. I think I said it was like a continuation of the coolant temp sensor, which is, I guess, somewhat true, but I thought I would correct myself there after doing some research online. That's about it for the thermostat change. Thanks for watching, and good luck.